Before we get to your scheduled video, please remember that likes and comments tell YouTube to promote our work to other people, and subscribing to the channel tells you when something new drops. You can also head to the link tree in the description to peruse my books, join us on Discord, or support us on Patreon. You can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling and Violent Profiles early, as well as a load of other treats. Even just $1 a month earns you a name drop for being cool. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the show. Wrestling!
That's what we're doing.
Yes. What? You have something to say, my friend?
Well, I was just thinking. We got a big list of people who are cool.
We do.
Sometimes I maybe forget one, so why don't you do it?
Okay. That's going to be Destrucity KTL, Rob, a guy from Ohio, Harmony, Passion Killer 711, and on the tip of your tongue.
That's the number.
That's the number. You two can be cool for $1. You get episodes of this show a whole week early. And my eternal appreciation, because I used those dollars to buy Cheetos.
And you could make us say more names.
You could, and then we'd have to write them down. I think the next number, we're going to have to start writing them down. We did some behind-the-scenes stuff that I need to talk about. We added some tag teams and trios. Dragon Lee and Lince Dorado are now the Golden Dragons. Kiera Hogan and Caden Carter are now Shock Treatment. Action Andretti and Sean Dean have combined to become Stay Thirsty. Orange Cassidy, Grado, and Joe Hendry are the new best friends. At the insistence of my counterpart, Willie Mac and Cheeseburger are now Mac and Cheese.
You even said Mac and Cheeseburger. It's just right there.
And then Queen Aminata, Ryan Nemeth, and Mansoor have combined to join the Crown Company. We also fixed the Trios titles to look less pink. And we have some other stuff we want to do.
But it's stuff we typically do on camera.
Yes, that involves grabbing a certain somebody we're going to try for here. Pac. Because we can form another trio if we could get Pac. So let's negotiate. $575. It's a lot.
It is. Round it up to 600 because they usually will say no to the first offer if you don't round it up a little. Let's see what we got.
No.
Am I willing to pay more than 600 for Pac just to have Death Triangle back?
I say we give it a while and make up some of the money we spent just now.
Yeah, I'd say that's once we feel comfortable, we'll be back, Pac.
Yes, we will be back for Pac. Let's make sure our staff is all doing stuff. Okay, we don't think we have anybody else who's injury prone, so nothing there. Scouts can't do anything. So yeah, everybody's booked up. We could hire more talent managers or trainers, but again, we're trying to make some money back. So maybe let's hold off on that. All right.
How expensive are they?
Trainers to get a level 3 is $390. And the talent manager, they don't have any level 3 right now, so $230.
I wouldn't be buying one. I'm not going to train up another one.
Oh wait, there we go, $440.
Who gets rid? Do we have anything to train off that isn't currently being trained off?
Evil is a big stage wreck.
So, do we want to spend? Who trains that off? Talent manager?
I believe so. Or it might be a trainer.
Yeah, because they can unlearn traits.
Yeah.
So, do we want to spend $390 to start that process because it takes a long time?
To our dashboard here, we've got.
We got a month left on Brock Anderson's Dull Worker, so no, we're good. Next month we can start off Evil Uno.
No regular Evil. Evil Uno's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Evil. Excuse me, yes.
Yeah, we had a great idea when we decided to put both of those guys on the roster.
And not in a tag team.
Yeah, it's like when I was E-Fedding back in the 2000s and everyone was named Chris. It's a very personal experience, but it did happen.
Or, if you want something more general, it's like when you're looking at any of the movies that are being made currently and everyone is named Chris.
I don't have a joke.
Okay.
We are booking toward All In, baby. Our current feuds are Maxwell Jacob Friedman versus a mysterious man. It's Hanger. That is hot as hell. Nick Comoroto versus JTG. And otherwise, is there any tag stuff left?
No, we cleared our board.
Free and clear.
I believe we started Nick Comoroto versus JTG at the pay-per-view.
Yes.
The only thing that's carrying forward is MJF versus Hanger.
So, we could book Eddie Kingston versus Pagano in a feud because he's mad about him interfering in his Eliminator match with Drew McIntyre and thus costing him an AEW title shot.
This is true. Let's book our feuds that we need for titles, and then see if we want more non-title feuds.
I'm also going to look at everyone's fatigue real quick, just to see where we are.
MJF is the... Oh, MJF needs a break.
Oh, man, a lot of folks could use a break. All right, well, we're going to do promo heavy this week. Let's try to avoid putting people in
Honestly,
matches.
I know that MJF versus Hanger is really busy, but Hanger's not in this top list. Why don't we do a solo feud promo for Hanger versus MJF?
Okay.
And who won at the pay-per-view?
I want to say Hanger did. Blood and Guts. Yes.
Okay, so then this is how we book the next part of the feud. First step, we book a solo feud promo, Hanger versus MJF. And the promo is Hanger going, "It's done. I beat you. We're done. I'm focused on getting the AEW title. If you know what's good for you, know when to quit." And then MJF can be like, You don't decide when we're done. I decide when we're done. We're done when you're done. Do you understand?
I dig it.
Gives Max a full week off to recover.
Yeah.
No, not promos, not anything, because I know that putting them in promos isn't supposed to do anything to their fatigue. It's matches, but it feels like it makes it go down slower. That might be
I
entirely
know it does that
psychosomatic on my part, but it feels like it does.
I know it does that in the WWE game. Hey, also, I've just thought of this. Wishlist this game on Steam. Journey of Wrestling is coming to Steam. There's going to be a non-browser version. It's got some graphical updates and a couple other things. When a game is in pre-release and it's letting you know that it's coming soon, the best thing you can do for the game that will cause Steam to promote it more is to wishlist it. Doesn't cost you any money. Just add it to your wishlist. We'd really appreciate it. They're not asking us to do this. We just love this game.
This game has given us years of fun times and good content, and if you like that, and if you're watching the series, you might wishlist the game on Steam. It'll actually really help.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That being said, Drew McIntyre needs a new opponent.
He does. And we are at least a month, perhaps two, just given how little staleness the feud has and how much it has to spend, from either MJF or Hanger being able to be the next person to fight Drew. So, who is the next hottest heel who he hasn't already fought? Because he already fought Rhea.
Brody King, who is Trios champion, I think.
Man, we got a lot of hot faces.
The next hottest heel is Dom. I don't hate Dom.
Dom, the feud would be like Dom is technically the one he's wrestling, but Dom is clearly the patsy for Rhea.
The idea is that he's going to give her the title when he wins it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I don't hate it.
He's not here. He doesn't want to be AEW champion. He's only here to get a proper gift for his mommy.
Drew is only at 14% fatigue, so I think this can be just a regular promo. How do we start this out? Oh man, those are going to go up soon.
I mean, it could just be a straight up promo battle, but I think if
he could also just demand a title shot too. Or did you have something else in mind?
I mean, that's fine too. Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Or I could be a classic thing to start off with is like, a attack of some type.
Okay. Do we like it more if he demands it now and attacks it later, or they're like a mysterious series of attacks that lead up to a title shot demanding?
I don't know if Mysterious...
Or naturally elevate.
I don't know if Mysterious works just because, like...
Well, by Mysterious, I just mean, why are you attacking me?
Why is the House of Black coming after me again? I thought I put this to bed.
Right. And they're not being clear about the... State your terms. And they're not. They're just hitting.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fun.
You like that? Okay. Let's go with that one then. Not a dangerous... How long is the loser unavailable, I wonder? Turn attack... No, none of that. That's too much attacking.
Backstage attack.
Backstage attack. Perfect.
Is there a... Are they both hot? Could we just do something that is a little bit more initial boost? This will get over.
Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Drew is hot and 3 stars, I'm pretty sure.
So we're good.
Add a feud. Disrespect. New challenger's pretty easy. Redemption. Headhunting. No, none of that.
I think this is a great time to grind up new challenger because, like, this isn't terribly complex.
No. And we don't have a current new challenger feud.
Nope.
So that's fine. Okay. Actually, maybe this can start off the show. That might be fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. We do need a single segment for Evil Uno. He is going to be doing his championship coronation.
Yes. Is that an actual thing? Can we select that actual thing?
Yeah. Oh, that's even the term for it. Champion coronation.
New champion.
Yep. Let's add a producer focus on that. Not quite presidential, but they need... It could use some juice because it's very low.
Yeah.
Okay. And the plan with Evil Uno is just for him to be a title shot evading dickhead. We might not even give him a feud until like just before the pay-per-view or at the pay-per-view. This was our plan from before him winning it. So, all right. So that's another title taken care of. We need trios challengers, tag challengers, someone to challenge Swerve and maybe even take it off of him. He's only at 3 months. He could go longer if we want. He could make some stars, actually, as a heel.
We have a lot of over faces already.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We need a heel to make some stars.
We need to make some stars out of heels, that is to say.
What we need is a heel champion.
Well, we have him. He's right there.
I'm sorry, no, if a face champion who isn't Drew. My brain completely wiped that around. Because we need more main event heels. So we need people to fight the main event heels.
Yeah, that would be handy. All right, so maybe let's look into him trading off because Miro hasn't had his strap long enough yet.
No, certainly not.
So Swerve.
Who do we want Swerve? If that's the way we're going into this, who is our next international champion to be?
We've got Dexter Lumis, who's a face for some reason. He's 40 though, so I don't know how long he'd stick around if we make something out of him.
Well, I mean, we could still make something out of him and then use that. Because even if he's 40, he's probably got a few good years on him.
Oh yeah, I mean, the game is who decides.
Yeah.
When they start retiring.
Just scroll up to upper mid Carters, just the top of it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Is there anyone here who's a face who's not in a faction or better used in a faction?
Got Rosemary. She just came off of a big feud with Rhea Ripley.
I don't hate that actually.
Yeah, she's really close to the top too there. So
yeah, get her in the main event, and then.
Okay. So how do we want to start this off? Is it another surprise win? Is it a character thing? Does does Swerve demand a new challenger?
I think this is pretty simple AEW storytelling. This is just a international title eliminator match.
Eliminator match. Okay, I like that. Let's get some matches.
It's well established AEW lore. She wins the eliminator match.
Remove title. That could be main event. And we'll add a feud.
We have new challenger already. So what? I haven't seen All or Nothing before. What's that?
That's the retirement.
Oh.
They either stay champion or they go away.
Well, no. Swerve is fine.
I'm just going to say maybe better wrestler. Could use some grinding.
We could grind better wrestler, but we almost always are going to use greatest wrestler.
That is true. We don't have access to it here, though.
Yeah, that's true. Either greatest wrestler or just literally the words eliminator match contender in the Phila feud.
Phila feud is... Yeah, I guess the work rate's not high enough. Phila feud is gold already, though.
That's true. Better wrestler.
Okay. We could do disrespect instead if you don't think there's a point to grinding this up.
Sometimes the work rate's not high enough. That's
Yeah.
the use case for it.
Yeah.
This is the use case for it.
There you go. Okay. All right, she's going to win an eliminator match. We've got a feud there for that title. Miro could use a challenger.
Miro
Is a heel.
is
We need
the
another
Continental
face.
champion?
He is
No.
TBS.
TBS champion. We have so many fucking
We have
titles.
so many titles.
Okay. I want I think, because you gotta mix it up. You're starting a whole bunch of feuds all at once, right?
Yeah.
Let's make this the rare heel initiating the feud for like a title. Let's have it be Miro has picked someone who he is going to destroy. Like he has decided I'm going to eat. I'm going to break you.
Okay.
And then whoever we pick, I mean, ultimately they will lose the feud on account of he hasn't been champ long enough. But they can gather up some wins in the,
So Odyssey Jones is a pretty good candidate. He's our only jabroni. Everybody else is lower mid-card or higher.
Yeah, I think the TBS title can eat the prestige.
And it's getting pretty high up there. I don't know that it needs to be that high. We really got... Let's leave this a TBS championship match.
Yeah, Miro beats him.
Yeah.
And then he's not done with you yet. We can have the promos be Odyssey Jones being like, can I be done? Can I not be fighting Miro anymore?
This one I'm going to give the benefit of the
yeah,
golden
because
feud
he's
here.
not super built up. Redemption.
Oh, redemption's actually a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's right there, in fact.
But I don't mean it in that sense. I mean it in the Miro sense.
Oh, yeah, the Redeemer. Call of the week will do. We'll remember that pretty well, I think. Okay. Tag title feuds and trios title feuds. Our current tag champs are the Horsemen. They just got the belts relatively recently. We could do a feud, or we could start just putting them up against the other tag teams we've got going.
I like that better. I will say this is a good way to build up the Horsemen. People don't normally get mad if they lose a title match.
Right. Just get them win after win after win.
Just literally, I know this isn't a great debut for all these new teams, but literally, what if we just have the Horsemen beat them?
It'll do really well for their morale. So, let's go. Horseman duo and shock treatment. How exciting.
This is the AEW Tag Team Open Challenge. Here are the rules for the Tag Team Open Challenge. The Horsemen have decided that there aren't enough good tag teams in AEW. So, you can come out for an AEW title shot on one condition. You come out with someone you haven't teamed with before. This sells them as neutral as they're trying to build up tag team wrestling, and they are cannily making sure they're not fighting any well-established teams who work really well together already. And then we just use that to build a bunch of new teams who, get their team names and stuff after this first match.
Sure. Okay. I dig it. I'm thinking New Black Throne versus New Best Friends for Trios feud. Start it with a promo, Orange Cassidy doing the thing he's been doing where he walks up, hands in pockets, and is like, hey, I have some new friends. I think we deserve those Trios titles.
And then, the heels rebuff him, and then Orange Cassidy uses the fact that he's Tony Khan's favorite person to just make it happen.
I'll get it booked. Backstage confrontation?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's absolutely correct.
Cool. Alrighty. That, I believe, is all of our titles that we are putting on the line.
Don't forget to add the feud to that.
Oh, right. Thank you. Add feud. This might be a grudge one, too, because I don't want to double run new challenge. Maybe disrespect here.
The House of Black feels
like they're beneath them.
It feels disrespected that you decide you think you can just decide that you get a title shot whenever.
Yeah. You're supposed to honor the House of Black, and you're not.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
All right. Do we want another non-title feud?
We could have one.
Then let's do that Eddie Kingston Pagano thing because is it Pagano or Pagano?
Almost positive it's Pagano.
Then we'll do Pagano. Blah. I'm gonna say that wrong a lot.
Pagano, I think, is what would be the Japanese pronunciation.
Which is, I think, what my brain is doing. But yeah, let's do that.
Watch me be wrong. I don't know.
It's very Eddie Kingston, and I love that.
I am looking for...
Besides, we need more wrestling.
Event package. There we go. All right. So it's kicking off with the wrestling match, you said?
No, we're kicking off with the backstage attack. Yeah, you had that idea earlier, and that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the feud. Yeah, why not? Neither of them are super tired, right?
I don't think so. I think Eddie's actually fine. Yeah, he's at top there.
Man, yeah, Pagano's not anywhere on here. Oh, he's
at 10.
10. Yeah, he'll be fine. He can wrestle.
So Eddie demands a match between them, basically, and that's why they're fighting tonight.
Yeah.
That can go up there pretty far, actually.
I really love this gimmick, so I'm gonna be doing stuff for this gimmick. Like, I might be willing to buy to utilize the dreaded draw.
I guess we do another one here.
Yeah, there's another fill-in. I mean, this one is just revenge. Eddie Kingston wants vengeance.
And then we have one more segment we can do. I think it needs to be a match. Yeah, it looks like it needs to be a match. So let's get some low fatigue people who didn't. We could do this feud more if we wanted.
Let's do that.
Okay. What happened at the pay-per-view that started this off? A surprise attack.
Yes.
So now JTG's gonna want a match.
This is JTG versus Jake the Snake Roberts.
Right. Jake's surrogate. That's a segment. JTG. Nick. Okay. And they've got their feud there. So, we open up with the backstage attack.
On our world champion.
Yes. Got that match. Champion coronation, TBS title match, event package for their All In.
This is honestly a really good Dynamite.
Yeah.
Two title matches, an eliminator match for the world title.
Mm-hmm.
Or for international title. Good shit.
Okay, let's
roll it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right. Dirty Dom attacks Drew McIntyre. Cool.
Good start to the feud.
Yeah.
39, perfectly respectable.
Is Nick proving his dominance, or what's going on there?
Nick's the lower guy in the card and not over, so yeah.
Okay. He wasn't ready. JTG didn't take him seriously. He's like, look, you beat me up backstage because you sucker punched me. You're Nick. You're Nick Komoroto. You don't mean nothing. And then
Nick says nothing. Jake the Snake leans in. Oh, you will learn what Nick Komoroto means.
Oh, that went off really well. It was a hot segment. Thank you so much, Evil Uno.
Evil Uno, just bringing prestige to the TNT title.
Yeah, producer focus help. That's great. Thanks, Uno. Okay, Miro eats Odyssey Jones.
Chomps his face.
Was not great, but that's okay. We're trying to build a guy.
Miro is literally beating up a jobber.
Yeah.
Like, this is a squash match.
Yep. Very hype for All In. It's All In. Who could be not hype? Okay, who wins this?
So, to meet the Eddie Kingston story beat, how his stuff typically goes.
Yeah.
Either Pagano has to win this by cheating, and thus cements himself as Eddie's enemy for life, or it's a draw, and now they are warriors combating each other for honor.
I think we should keep Pagano as more of like a trickster here, and let's do the cheating.
Okay.
So we'll add a finish. Cheating.
It's like a half a star off.
Yeah,
It's gonna suck.
We'll take a penalty for it, but and it had boring spots. That's not good.
All
right.
That's what you call a bad dice roll.
Pagano cheated against Eddie already. Oh, and I can delete this big giant note about that feud. Okay. That's fine.
Not a great start, but it did start pretty hot, so
Yeah.
we got places to go.
The new best friends confront the new Black Throne.
The best friends come out looking good here.
Yeah, because Orange Cassidy's funny. Hot segment. Great job,
Wow,
guys.
everyone, Grado got over.
Got over.
What did
Beautiful.
Grado do in this segment to get over?
I have no idea. That's
Literally, Orange Cassidy does his thing. You know, I have new friends. I think I know that you want us to fight you for that title, so we're gonna do that. And he walks away. Grado waits till they're all gone, throws up a big thumbs up, and goes, "I'm Grado." I'm Grado. Trends on Twitter. There's GIFs.
Please understand that's exactly what I was thinking. Horseman Duo go over in their big challenger tag team establishing thing.
Yeah, they're gonna win all these matches.
It was a fine match. We got some new people on. Hanger says that he's done with Max and he's happy to move on, and for whatever reason Max isn't around.
Max has the week off. He is not cleared to compete after the pay-per-view.
Sure.
So
Yeah, because he is pretty roughed up. That's true.
I beat your ass. Know when to fold him.
Yeah. Rosemary gets a surprise victory here in the Eliminator match, so she gets her title shot.
Yes.
That's awesome. It was an
All
match.
in.
Yeah, all in. All right. I'm pretty happy about this show. We did a good book. 4 stars.
4-star show?
$46.
Nice work.
Hanger had a hot segment too.
I love that Grado
great.
got over.
That's great.
I'm Grado.
All right, yeah, we
Got
had some
13K
good fan
fans.
games.
We're
did the
catching up.
anime.
Oh my lord, they're almost at 4 million. You know what? Good. A rising tide lifts all boats. I love wrestling. Wrestling's good for everyone. They are our enemies, and I wish to see them destroyed.
Yeah. All right.
We got mail.
We do have mail. I didn't even see that. Because Grado's over and it's Mr. Cruz.
Well, good for you.
Mr. Cruz, don't
Leave us alone.
talk to me. Don't speak. You
Never
don't
speak
talk to me.
Never speak. Such a deep cut. They're not going to get that.
No, they're not. Okay. All right. Man, we've got so much to book.
Yes, we do. But thankfully, we're in the beginnings of all these feuds, except for the 2 that are carry over. So we have so much stuff that we can book that is classic us.
So we have another attack here. We did backstage attack, right? Now we can do surprise attack.
They're just going to do all the attacks.
And Drew is going to be so frazzled, like, why are you fighting me? If you want a title shot, just ask for it. Quit with this crap.
I'll fight any of you. I've beaten Rhea Ripley. I'll beat any of the rest of you. It's no skin off my back. You want a title shot? Come out here and take one. And then, like, Dom can be the one who can come out with a microphone and say, we're going to take the title shot we're going to take the title from you when we want to. We don't want to yet. You haven't suffered enough yet.
Trying to see if there's something good we can do for Eddie versus Pagano.
I want something with a lot of hype.
Okay, let's sort by hype. Smack talk. That sounds
Yeah,
perfect.
perfect, yeah.
And that's basically just Eddie explaining his part in this and Pagano dunking on him a little bit.
I mean, yeah, calling him a loser, calling him, an idiot.
You wouldn't have won that match even if I hadn't interfered. Get over yourself.
All I did was spare your ego.
Yeah, ooh, that's good. That's good.
Now you have something you can tell your friends, like, oh, he only won because he cheated. Oh, the sun was in my eyes. Oh, the controller was broken. Eddie, you gotta face it, man. You don't have it in the tank. This will lead to Eddie killing him in the paper.
Yeah,
I want you to know that.
Swerve and Rosemary. Backstage confrontation's not bad there.
Yeah, nothing special.
They
She's
kinda
got her shot.
Encounter each other in the halls, and he's, swerving it up.
He tries to intimidate her, and maybe it doesn't necessarily go well because she's got her shot. She's locked in. She won the Eliminator match.
Okay, here we can do Miro and Odyssey Jones. Add a producer focus. It needs some presidential attention, I feel like.
Yes.
And I think Odyssey's like, I want another shot.
Yeah, like he's not quite done fighting Miro yet. No, I can beat you, and then I don't feel like we leave Odyssey winning to the pay-per-view because he has to lose at the pay-per-view. So,
he gets an eliminator. We'll do that. Miro's like, you want a shot? Okay, fine. We'll do it again.
We'll do it next week. We'll do an eliminator match for the title. You don't get 2 free title shots. And then Odyssey Jones wins that. And now Miro is very mad.
Or horny.
Both.
Yeah,
it's Miro.
he can be both.
It's
yeah,
both.
And he's always both. Okay. I think New Black Throne versus New Best Friends, I think that should be a match.
Absolutely. Title match? And then the New Black Throne pulls it out?
Yeah, that's kind of what Orange's deal often is.
True, yeah.
We need our tag match for the week. Let's try to keep an eye on the Horsemen's Fatigue. They're not bad right now. Let's get them up against Stay Thirsty. And I'll move that around later.
That's fine.
Okay. We need something for Evil Uno to be doing.
What we're this particular month in AEW programming is giving lots of time to the matches that we do have, and then promos to fill out the rest of the show. It's not 27 quick matches. It's just like 4 or 5 matches, but they got time.
Yeah, I like that. I just gave him a Heat promo. We need to get some grinding on that, and it makes sense for what he's doing.
And also it helps get Evil Uno over, which I'm for.
Yeah.
All right. We still have a bunch of feuds that aren't on here, right?
I think maybe. We've got 3 segments left. MJF, and that needs to happen. How did you want to do the next phase of this? How does MJF make his response?
MJF decides when you're done. So that can be anything from like a promo battle to like an attack to... Shouldn't be a match, I don't think.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Could just be a fight. Not really MJF style usually. Fight tease.
Get some juice on that.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
We both saw it and went, that's much more MJF speed.
All right. And then the only feud we don't have on here, if you want to put attention on it, is JTG and Nick. That could be a promo thing.
Let's actually have... Could we maybe fill this in with another match so we have some more matches on the card? Like maybe just one more?
Yeah, we can do that.
Maybe make it a tag match with something else? Who are some other people who are low fatigue and could use TV time?
Nick and... Brian Keith and JTG, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
So Nick and who is a heel? It's a higher card heel that's kind of scary. Abaddon.
Yeah, Abaddon's not up to much.
And then against Brian Keith and JTG. Okay.
JTG challenges Nick coming on to do a tag match with his friend Brian Keith. And then he's like, who you got? Who's your friend, huh? You don't hang around with anybody. Jake the Snake, I will summon the dark forces to defeat you.
Yeah, I think Jake is the one who lays down the challenge, and he's like, look, because you couldn't get it done last week. I'm not doing impressions today for some reason. Perhaps singles is not your forte. And he lays out the challenge and is like, if you can find a tag partner, Nick will take you on. And he's like, oh, what, a handicap match? Yeah, I can find a tag partner, no problem. Jake's like, oh, no. I will summon the dark forces.
And then it's like, this. People speculate, it's definitely not. It's not him, right? Jake is not wrestling.
There is a darkness within me that I have not yet employed, and I can visit it upon you in your weakest hours.
You're not doing impressions, but you've got the cadence.
Look, I've got his... Yeah, look. My impressions are just off today. It's...
All right, that's good. I like that.
Okay, and then we have one more thing, and I think that could be a wrestling match.
I think so, too.
Who is low... let's check low popularity, actually.
Who needs time? Luigi Primo needs time.
Luigi Primo could use some time.
Look, it's a 1-star, but he's not going to get good if you don't give him time.
You are absolutely right. Let's get him in the ring with somebody who is incredibly good, but maybe lower card.
So the lowest popularity 3-star we've got who's not busy?
Hoodfoot.
Hoodfoot, my guy.
Oh, that's not supposed to be a promo. Oh, it's Evil Uno. Yeah, where did that go? What is happening? Book. I don't... Don't talk to me.
It blinked.
I don't know what happened.
I saw one.
I'm scared.
That's right in the middle of the card, in between the 1 hour of soap opera.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot going on here.
Look, we're just giving time to the matches that exist. Nobody's rushed tonight.
Yes, that is true.
That is what we're going with.
Yep. All right, let's play it out. Odyssey Jones wants to fight. That went a little bit better, and it got some prestige on the title.
Nice.
Evil Uno is evil and Uno.
And people like it.
Doing good.
100% effective. Literally, only thing holding them back is that Heat promo's not ground up. So this is the right move for that.
Yeah. And they win, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's still... JTG can't buy a win. Nick is staking his claim on rising up, and JTG is starting to get sweaty. He's in a little over his head. An okay match.
Abaddon got over.
Nice.
Jake the Snake summoned the Dark Forces, and the Dark Forces answered. Maybe that's the move with Abaddon. Maybe we put Abaddon under Jake the Snake's tutelage.
Not that Abaddon needs Jake the Snake, but yeah, it's not a bad idea.
He needs somebody to talk.
True.
Abaddon don't talk.
True. I don't
hate that.
I don't hate that at all. Let's have our champ looking good here. His morale's a teeny bit low.
Yeah, I agree.
So he talks some good smack. It's a pre-recorded segment, so we have several takes. Oh, good. Yeah, they knew that.
Yeah, good job. You gave Swerve the time he needed to get a good promo out his mouth.
Who's winning this? They're both 1-1. It doesn't matter. Like 0-1, rather.
I mean, Luigi Primo needs match time, not wins, and Hoodfoot is better.
Yeah. All right, Hoodfoot. Show Luigi what it's about. Hey, that wasn't bad for a 1-star. That was not bad for a 1-star.
Nice work.
All. Nice work, guys. These guys are talking in the ring. I think
Eddie's definitely a better promo.
Here. Yeah.
Eddie Kingston unleashes his promo powers.
Nice. Got some
70%, but 22 heat on the feud.
Yeah, that's awesome. Max, of course, looks great here.
Yes. Because he shows up, he's like, I'm not done with you. And then Hanger's like, what? I'm about it. Let's go. Max is like, no. I don't fight without getting paid to, you
rube.
You poor. This is why you're one of the poors.
This is why you had to spend your life on a farm in Virginia. Horseman duo still defending their titles against new tag teams. Lots of respect all around.
Yes.
Dirty Dom going over again. Surprise attack.
Yep.
Drew's eating it. There's a lot of big paragraph there. It kind of scared me for a second. And then the New Black Throne retains their titles.
Yes.
The new best friends put up a good fight. Grado.
And they're not done yet.
Grado is Grado. MJF had a hot segment. That's why there was so much paragraph, I think.
Yeah.
All right. That was another, almost 4 stars. $35.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. We lost fans this week.
Like 12K. Yeah.
Who did we get outperformed by? Oh, AAA, Stardom.
Noah.
Noah. Wow, Noah really took it. CMLL.
Oh, TNA.
TNA.
Most of it's TNA. Look, 11
because they still got Pac.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We should have done that.
Should have bought Pac.
Oh, well.
Maybe we can take one little hit there. Yeah, okay, Mr. Cruz. Don't speak with me.